Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On my last video, I was talking about kind of a review of my 2020 goals and how they started and how they ended up. And it inspired me to do today's video, which is my 2021 goals. And so today, I really just sat down and reflected about some things that are important for me. They're more so personal goals and like some things that I want to work on, just like that has nothing to do with like big aspirations, because there's so much that we can't control going on in the world right now. Like 2020 was crazy. Any goals that were like originally set for like different jobs or things like that, so much changed. So a lot of my goals are kind of just like, they're very personal and they're like internal things I want to work on, but I want to share some of them that I think are really important for me, and I want to see what you guys' goals are for 2021. So feel free to comment those down below. But I'm gonna start off with my first one, which is to read 25 books. And I set this goal because I think it's pretty reasonable. That's like, you kind of have a little bit over 2 weeks to read books, and I don't like to rush through books. I like to really take my time and take notes and reread chapters sometimes and highlight stuff. So I don't like to rush through books just to say that I finished them. I like to really sit with them and just like soak up what it's saying. I don't want to forget. And so yeah, that's one of my first goals, to read 25 books and like not just start them, because I feel like I started a lot more books in 2020 than I finished, and that is something that I want to change in the new year coming up. So yeah, that's the first one. The second goal is to post a video a week on my YouTube channel. And so basically, even though it's been like a challenge for me to post to post 2 videos a week, and I've really like pushed myself to do it, I kind of realized that for me, I think a better goal would be a video a week, just so it's quality over quantity. Sometimes I find that I don't know what I'm going to talk about, or I know what I'm going to talk about one day but not the other day. And even though I love that I set this goal for myself and made that contract that I was telling you guys about, I don't ever want to post just to post. I always want to add value and really put a lot into my videos. I don't want to just post them just for the sake of checking a box off. So yeah, I want to always add value. So for me, when the new year starts, I'm not going to do Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know which day I'm going to do. I'm just going to do one day a week. And I'm thinking Sundays, because Sundays I know personally are days for me where I watch a bunch of people's YouTube videos, and I really just like binge watch people's YouTube videos, and there's not any other days throughout the week that I really do that. So I think Sundays might be a good day for that, or Saturday. I don't know, let me know if you have an opinion about what you think would be better. So yeah, and that will come out to 52 videos by the end of the year. So I think that's a pretty good goal for me in this channel. Just for 2021, 52 videos, a video a week. It doesn't sound too lofty, and I know I can, if I put the amount of energy and effort that I do into 2 videos a week into one, I know my video quality and everything is just going to be better than what I've been putting out. And so yeah, I want to improve, I want to get better, I want to grow. So that's my second one. Third one is to improve my voice. This is a goal that I've kind of dragged my feet on, and I don't understand why I've dragged my feet on it, because I want to just be a better singer. And I took some vocal lessons. I took a handful of vocal lessons this year. And I want to say October, I started taking them really consistently, and I did them like every week. And then at the beginning of the year, in January or February, I did a couple of vocal lessons, but I didn't stick with it. And so I think a good goal for me is bi-weekly vocal lessons, and doing that, like having a vocal coach and meeting with them twice a month or something like that. So I just want to improve my voice. And one of my like secrets, I guess, I don't tell anybody about this. I have a TikTok where I posted videos of me and my sister and one of my sister's friends singing songs from Hamilton. It's actually really embarrassing sometimes just because it's TikTok. No offense if you love TikTok, but I don't know. I just kind of sing. Like, I have videos of me just singing on there, just looking crazy, singing crazy, but I got really positive feedback, and it really made me feel like, okay, people think I can really sing, and I think I can kind of sing. Maybe there's something there. Maybe I can cultivate that a little more. And it's crazy. I got one DM that I actually read pretty often. And somebody said something so, I'm gonna put this screenshot up here because it just really it really encouraged me. Someone just said that my voice, they've been forever blessed by my voice. And I was like, wow, I've never got a compliment like that about my singing. So I don't know if it's just because it was a Hamilton song and they're like a super Hamilton fan, but I really was encouraged to, take my voice a little bit seriously, more serious. And so yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get better. I don't know how to quantify better as a singer. I think it's very subjective. Just depends on what you're going for. For me, I want more control, and I want to expand my range and just sound like my voice is stronger. And usually it's hard for me to stick to goals if they're not like tangible, if you can't quantify them, if I can't check it off. So I think that's why singing is so ambiguous to me. I think that's why setting singing goals scares me so much, and I tend to not. I can't really put my finger on why I won't stick to my singing goals. I won't prioritize it because I think it's because I don't know how to quantify it. I don't know how to measure how I'm doing better. I don't know how to measure that I've become a better singer. So it just makes me want to just not even try. So I'm gonna stop talking about that and just from now on, when you hear me talk about singing, it's gonna be any progress I'm making towards it, because it's just a bunch of excuses. It's just fear. Next is paying off student loan debt. I talked about that in my last video. It's possible. You just gotta grind a little bit. You gotta apply for things. It's possible. I've seen people do it, get grants and things like that. And just I don't know, maybe that means doing more freelance video production gigs, whatever it is. I don't want this burden in my life. I don't want any debt of any kind. So another one I set is to read the whole Bible, and I started a chronological Bible plan before, and I never finished it. I got so far, I think I got maybe 70-80% of the way through. I was reading it with one of my best friends, and she finished it, but I just kind of lagged behind and didn't finish it. But it wasn't that hard. It wasn't like it was so hard to do. I just fell off. And once you fall off, because they have it in a very digestible breakdown, and it's very possible to read I think it's somewhere between 5 to 10 I don't know the exact numbers, I don't want to lie, say some random number, but it was in a way that if you did it every day, it wasn't that intimidating. But if you missed 3 days, then it's whoa, you've missed a lot. It's a lot to catch up on, and I think that happened. I think I missed a few days and I just never got back. So that's a big goal, to read the whole Bible. And what I've realized about myself for studying the Bible, I don't know what works best for you guys if you study the Bible, but it's hard for me to just read it sporadically and randomly. Even now, the way I read the Bible is chronologically, and I have to be following a story. I have to be following a person's, a certain book, and just I have to progress and learn and read that way. That's the way that it really sticks for me. It speaks to me, and I feel I'm able to follow along and actually know what I'm reading because I have all the context. So I think that'll be huge for me, reading the whole Bible and sticking to a plan on the Bible app that walks me through that. And last one is to get back into journalism. And I don't mean taking a news reporter job, obviously, but I want to start writing articles again for outlets in, you know, I used to do freelance and write for different websites and different outlets and things like that. I want to get back into doing that just to stay sharp. I love writing, and I love interviewing people, so I want to get back to that in some way, shape, or form. And I have on my list too, just to get back into storytelling. Even though in my job a lot of what I do is essentially storytelling, I want to do it in a way where I'm telling original stories beginning to end. So if I can produce a few really good stories in 2021 that really speak to me, that are untold stories, that I kind of am able to interview people again and put together like a short story or documentary style type of like feel, I definitely want to do that. I love storytelling in that way. And just as I was sitting here and thinking of my goals, they're aligned to what like makes me excited, what like brings me joy, which is storytelling, it's singing, it's sharpening my productivity, is learning more. So all my goals are aligned with those things, and I really want to stick to all these goals. I don't think they're too intimidating. I didn't like, these aren't every single one of my goals, but these are just some really big ones that I want to share. And I think that's it. That's all I got for now. So, you know, I've been asking this in my last few videos, but I think it's good to, even though it's hard to think of goals and aspirations right now, I think it's great to have things that you're looking forward to and that you're working towards, so that you don't get stagnant, so you don't get like pessimistic about life. So yeah, let me know what you guys' goals are for 2021 and what you do to kind of remind yourself of them. I think that's all I got. I'll see you guys on Thursday in my next video. Bye guys. What a wonderful